11 o'clock on this late Wednesday night, February 28th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday night, February 28th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, 44 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. And it is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday night. Top story at the 11th hour is Hope picks to leave post as White House Communications Director. President Trump calls Sessions' handling of surveillance abuse allegations disgraceful. After their teacher fires a gun at school, churches students use opportunity to challenge Trump's proposal. House Oversight Panel asks HUD for documents to admit accusations of lavish spending. Immigration agency rails against Oakland, California's mayor warning of raids. Walmart joins Dick's Sporting Goods and tighter limits on gun sales. Theresa May to meet Donald Tusk ahead of Brexit's end-state speech. China censors ban Winnie the Pooh and the letter N after size power grab. Jerusalem's Church of Holy Sepulchre row opens up to protest. Australians handing 57,000 firearms during gun amnesty. Trump angers conservators over guns while negotiating with lawmakers on TV. White House hit with several shocking reports in less than a day. Major nor'easter will inflict destructive wind and coastal flooding in New England. We'll have more on that coming up on the weather segment of the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news. Worshippers clutching the AR-15 rifles hold commitment ceremony. In local news, Mayor Tom Hoy celebrates health insurance agreement with unions. As there was a little doubt that Mayor Thomas Hoy Jr. was pleased Tuesday night with neo-Nats that the Taunton City Council that health care plan agreement has been struck with all 19 city unions once cited. It'll save the city $6.5 million for the next 2 fiscals, and he called it fantastic news for the city as the mayor said a collective bargaining agreement is projected to save the city $2.6 million in fiscal year 2019 and $3.9 million in FY 20. In Easter Woods, Clavin family seeks missing son and answers. Spotify is getting paid to serve the Ministry of Industry. Dealbook briefing. Emmanuel vows to push ahead on the $8.5 billion air expansion of Chicago's American Airlines to crash secret deal. UPS, Canada, and FedEx, they want to offer an NRA discount. SEC launches cryptocurrency probe. Astronomers just got their first glimpse of the dawn of the universe. Whistles, dolphins, plan their lives. And even weirder than usual tardigrade just turned up in a parking lot. 1 in 14 women still smoke while pregnant, CDC said. Peter Channel News Time is 11:03 on this late Wednesday. Time now for a Peter Channel traffic check. Beep, beep. On the MBTA, the Green Line Spitzer, minor delays due to disabled train outside North Station westbound. Commuter rail, looking good in the ferries, they are looking good. All right. Looking at highways and byways of New England on this late Wednesday night. Starting off down in Rhode Island. 95 at the northbound side. A little slow after Route 1A in South Attleboro. 146 at the northbound side. A little slow after 99 in Lincoln and Stalesville Road and North Smith and Hitchback again on North Smith towards the Massachusetts border. 24 northbound side is backed up around the Portsmouth Rhode Island stretch. 485 at the northbound side. A little slow around Route 20 in the Middleborough Carver area. Masspike westbound side, slow over the Newton area. Southbound eastbound side of the Masspike backed up between South Boston and Logan Airport. Masspike east westbound side, little slow in Millbury stretch. And in Hartford vicinity, Route 9 on westbound side, little slow around Route 91 in Cromwell, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway westbound side, a little slow in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And 95 on the northbound side, it is slow between Englewood, New Jersey, and the Bronx in New York City. And Vermont, North Germania, was off. Looking good in Interstate 87 southbound side. Little slow after around Route 11 in Champlain, New York. Peter Channel News Time is 11:05 5 on this late Wednesday night. Time now for a weather report, and it turned out to be a wonderful Wednesday in the weather department. Now, winner this week in the weather department. Sunshine, mild temperatures, at opportunities real cool, but that is going to change in the next 24, 36 hours. We're going to tend with a major nor'easter. Alright, take a look at the radar picture. Shows patchy rain showers then around Lincoln and then around Smithfield and then around Foster, Gloucester. And rain showers off Boston Vicinity and light rain showers from Stitcher then on Marshfield and then around Plymouth. And raining around in the Wareham area, and raining off the Outer Cape, and raining around East Ham, raining down in the northeastern portion of Massachusetts and sea coast to New Hampshire from Derry down to Portsmouth, raining lightly down around Cork, New Hampshire, and rain showers eastern portion of Long Island and off New London, Connecticut, off the southeastern coast of Connecticut and off Westerly, Rhode Island. And rain showers from Utica, New York, all the way down to Rutland, Vermont, and snow and sleet, and then raining around Mount Washington, New Hampshire, and raining in the west central portion of New Hampshire and west central portions of Maine. And snowing from northern portions of Maine up to the eastern portion of Quebec and New Brunswick, and rain off the New Brunswick and snow in the central portions of Nova Scotia, and some rain, sleet down in the central portion of Quebec, east of Montreal, and some snow, central portion of Quebec, and some rain showers in upstate New York. Temperature spread around the region, it is in the 40s, but much of southern New England with 53 degree reading in Fitchburg and 50 in Lawrence. It is in the 30s to 40s, but much of northern New England with a 50 degree reading up in Montpelier and 51 in Burlington and 27 in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. 45 degrees in the hot with overcast skies. Right now in Norton. At 11th hour, it's 42 degrees, humidity 8%, dew point 37 degrees, barometer 26 inches, and it's steady, and wind speed is southeast and calm. All right. A significant coastal storm will impact southern New England with major coastal flooding possible. Strong to damage winds and heavy rain with potential flooding. Rain may mix with a change of snow for a time that may be cutting by snow accumulations. And photo watch continues from portions of Northern Connecticut and Massachusetts and Rhode Island, including fallen areas in the Northern Connecticut, Hartford, Tolland, and Wyndham in Massachusetts, Barnstable, Bristol, Dukes, Essex, Franklin, Hampton, Hampshire, Middlesex, Nantucket, Norfolk, Plymouth, Suffolk, and Worcester, and Rhode Island, Block Island, Bristol, Kennett, Newport, Providence, and Washington. From Friday morning to Saturday morning, that large coastal storm will develop Thursday night and move just offshore on southern New England Friday and Friday night. This will bring periods of heavy rain to the region. Rainfall 1 to 3 inches, locally up to 4 inches if possible, will produce significant rises on streams and rivers. Areas of heavy rain may produce urban and small stream flooding as well as flooding of poor drainage areas. And high wind watch in effect for Friday morning to Saturday afternoon as eastern Connecticut, eastern and central Massachusetts, and all of Rhode Island. Northeast winds about 20 to 30 miles an hour, gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Winds will increase Friday morning, winds decrease later Friday night. And Rhode Island and central Massachusetts, and winds decrease Saturday afternoon in eastern Massachusetts. And storm winds may bring down trees and power lines. High wind watch means that the potential exists for a damaging wind event. These strong winds are capable of downing trees and power lines, and as well as causing property damage. If a high wind warning is this, should stay inside away from windows. All right. Looking at the forecast, goes like this. Tonight, chance of showers. Rain before 2 a.m. Most skies about 39 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chance of 30%. Thursday, most skies about 58 degrees. Calm and coming in northeast wind 5 miles an hour in the afternoon for Thursday night. Rain may after 1 a.m. Low around 39 degrees. Northeast about 7 to 10 miles gust size 24 miles an hour. Chance of is 8%. Dew percent between 3/4 1 inch possible for Friday, rain 9 to 45 degrees. Breezy with a northeast about 13 to 20 miles gust size 44 miles an hour. Chance of is 1%. Dew percent between 1 and 2 inches possible for Friday night. Rain before 4 a.m. Then snow likely low around 35 degrees. Breeze to the north about 18 to 22 miles. Chance of is 9% of gust size 46 miles an hour for Saturday. Snow likely before 9 a.m. Then in chance of rain, most gusts about 42 about 32 degrees. Chance of is 6%. For Sunday, put descent in the most gust about 40 about 31 degrees. Monday, put descent in the podcast about 42 about 31 degrees. Tuesday, put descent about 45 degrees. To tonight, a chance of snow, most gusts about 32 degrees, chance of 30%. And for Wednesday, Chance rain, snow, most skies about 44 degrees. Chance space is 30%. Peter Channel News time is 11:10, and it is time now for Sports Nightly on this late Thursday night. I'm Peter Wiggins, and the Boston Celtics up out of the gates after the All-Star break. Have won 3 in a row, and they welcome the Charlotte Hornets to town. And boy, the Celtics sure put a big sting on the Hornets in a big fashion, as the Celtics, after a 37-31 first quarter, cruised past the Hornets and never looked back, as the Celtics trounced the Charlotte Hornets 134-106 to improve their record to 44-99 this season, as Kyrie Irving had 34 points in winning for the Celtics, while Kemba Walker 23 points and Dwight Howard 21 points in a loss for the Hornets. Next up for the Celtics, they will be in Houston on Saturday night for a date with the Houston Rockets. Okay, NBA scores. Golden State Warriors over the Washington Wizards 109-101. Phoenix Suns and the Memphis Grizzlies 110-102. Oklahoma City Thunder edge at the Dallas Mavericks 111-110 and final in overtime. San Antonio Spurs fall to the New Orleans Pelicans 121-169. The Houston Rockets are clobbering the LA Clippers 34-12. Alright, looking at some NHL scores. Colorado Avalanche leading the Calgary Flames 3-2. New York Rangers over the Vancouver Canucks 3-2 with 16-18 second half. Second period, Montreal Canadiens over the New York Islanders 3-1. Buffalo Sabres over the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1 final in overtime, and the St. Louis Blues over the Detroit Red Wings 2-1. Alright, looking at some college basketball scores. St. John 64, Butler 61 in overtime. 59 seconds left in overtime. It is Eastern Illinois 48, Tennessee State 39, 9:22 second half. It is Utah State 46, San Jose State 44, 15-15 second half. 15-19 second half. It is Cal State Fulton 66, it's Cal State University 34. Villanova 69 and Seton 68 final in overtime. It is Clemson 76. It is Further State 63. It is Houston 69, SMU 56. Xavier 84, Providence 74. Kentucky 96, Ole Miss 78. Illinois falling to Iowa 96-87 in a Big Ten men's tournament first round. It's South Carolina 83, LSU 74 final in overtime. It's Notre Dame 73, Pittsburgh 56. It's UConn 72, Temple 66. LaSalle 71, Dayton 53, Duquesne 76, St. Louis 69. George Washington 72, Fordham 56. That's George Mason 81, VCU 80. It's Richmond 90. It's UMass 65. It is LU Brooklyn 73, St. Francis Brooklyn 50. It's Fairleigh Dixon 84, St. Francis Pennsylvania 75. Ravenmore 60. It's Mount St. Mary's 56 in the Northeast Conference Men's Tournament quarterfinal. And Central Connecticut falling to Wagner 73 to 61. Nickel 73, Northwestern State 70. It's Fire Valley Conference Men's Tournament first round. It's Tennessee Tech 60. It's SIU Edwardsville 51. Big Ten Men's Tournament first round. Rutgers 65. Minnesota 54. Seaman of Austin 76. Abilene Christian 56. It's Central Arkansas 88. It's Samuelson State 70. In Cotton Word 83. Houston Baptist 71. It's Southeast Louisiana 68. New Orleans 74. Texas A&M Corpus Christi 82. It is Big D 70. Texas A&M 61. It's Georgia 60. It's Boston College 85, Syracuse 70, it's Wyoming 66, it is Air Force 54, New Mexico 108, Colorado State 87, and UNLV 4, and Nevada 0. Alright. Take a look at the Wheaton Lions. Both the Wheaton Lions men's and women's lacrosse teams come up short. The men's lacrosse team fell to Salve Regina 13-8. As Alex Thunberg had 3 goals and Jocelyn had 3 goals in the loss for the Wheaton Lions as they dropped to 0-2 in the season while Salve Regina improves to 2-1. In women's lacrosse, the Wheaton Lions ran into a buzzsaw named the Endicott Gulls as the Wheaton Lions got thrashed by the Endicott Gulls at Nottingham Field 17-5. As Alex Fitzgerald had 5 goals and Jackie Healy had 2 and Jennifer LeCurry had 2 and Prisco and Larson had 2 goals for Endicott Wall. The Wheat Massachusetts single goals by Red Shirt, Maddie Lamb, Emma Ford, Lily Callahan, and Casey Cabin, and they go to 0-1 in the season for Wheaton Wall. Endicott goes to 1-0. Okay, looking at the local high school basketball scene. In the MIA high school basketball tournament in the D1 South first round game, Bridgewater Raynham 62, Catholic Memorial 55, Needham 66, Taunton 53. In D4 South first round game in the boys, it is Cathedral 67 and Coyle Cassidy 58. Alright, take a look at the Spots News. New England Patriots reporter says the team tried to stop him from writing about Rob Gronkowski and the TB12 method. LA Oakland Raiders coach John Gruden tries to catch up with the times. Where's Dan DC just what they wanted? No White House. 49ers break sounds of Reuben Foster arrests. Tyrann Mathieu, Arizona Cardinals headed for the divorce. And Rodgers' contract could blow over quarterback contract sucked to the water. Regents to discuss Bills' fate at Thursday meeting. Redskins says Kirk Cousins will not be franchise tagged again. Johnny Manziel offers to play in the NFL for free. Shares sales an infamous Vegas trip. Scott Blackman's painful USOC legacy as knowledge and action and misplaced priorities. Yawkey Fire Nation issues given statement regarding Boston Red Sox petition to restore Yawkey Way to Jersey Street. LaMarcus Aldridge leaves Spurs game with an ankle sprain. Abundance of cap space for Chicago Bears should come in a reminder. Free HC has become dangerous. Oakley then elected to sign Corey Brewer once he clears waivers. Kentucky's John Campbell said college players should make money off their likeness, and that's going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news, and it's late one night, February 28, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow morning in the more report. Have a good night.